This is breaking news.
We come on air right now with breaking news out of Great Falls.
We are following a shooting just outside of Great Falls High School right now. We do know that one 15-year-old currently is fighting for his life this morning after being shot, and what police are saying is not a random incident. We go live right now to Joey Taylor, who's outside Great Falls High School. Joey, what have you learned in communication with the police department?
Yeah, Bradley, we are learning so much information right now. We do know that 2 people are in custody with the Great Falls Police Department. And again, like you said, that 15-year-old does have life-threatening injuries, and they are at the hospital fighting for their life. Now, there's been a lot of commotion. Earlier this morning, there was a heavier police presence here at Great Falls High. However, around 9:10 this morning, they did lift the shelter in place that was put into place here at Great Falls High. Now, since then, I really haven't been able to talk with a lot of people besides a few people at the school district, a few people with the Great Falls Police Department, and some students reaching out to me stressing they don't feel safe. Now, since I talked with you last, Bradley, I did get an update from the school district in response to those comments of students saying that they are letting people into the school without identification. Now, they are checking on that specifically with the school. However, they do tell me that the front door right behind me over here across the parking lot is always locked. So people can't just get in. They can't open doors. They can't get in. The doors are locked. And so unless somebody from the inside is buzzing them in, they can't get in. Again, 2 people in custody with the Great Falls Police Department, and we're waiting to learn more information.
And Joey, before we let you go, I know you say that door locked behind you. What other security measures in place at this moment in time? Is there a police presence? Are there additional police support vehicles there?
Yeah, so from what I can see, there aren't many. I know there is an SRO here that stays at the school and has an office here. Again, however, what we've heard from police in the past is when there is going to be a heavier police presence, that could be police that are unidentified. So even though I don't necessarily see a bunch of squad cars out here, that doesn't mean they're not here.
All right, Joey, thank you so much. Again, that school was in a shelter in place throughout the course of the morning. Let's walk through the timeline real quickly for everyone at home so we can get people up to speed. So we do know that this took place roughly about 7:50 this morning. A 15-year-old male was shot, potentially walking to school, 1600 block of Valeria Way, this in the Great Falls area. 2 suspects were identified. And then throughout the course of the morning, that was when we got the shelter in place in place. We saw Great Falls Police Department responding to Great Falls High School, shutting down the school. At roughly about 8:45 is when we saw that one person had been taken into custody, and that was when they lifted that shelter in place. Regarding the other individual, that came in about 9:35. That's when we learned both suspects were in fact in custody and that this was not a random incident.
Yes, they say that it wasn't random and it was very isolated. So that's good news for the community. I know a lot of students who were preparing to go to school are nervous, preparing.
Well, and you hear that in Joey talking right there. She was getting text messages from students within the building that were concerned that potentially more people could be coming in and more harm could be done. But we know at this moment in time, this is isolated now to these individuals, 2 people in custody, 1 person currently fighting for their life at this hour. We will continue to stay on top of this, bring you the latest breaking news as it develops, and we send our best wishes to the person right now going through what they're going through and their families. This is not easy. We hate coming on and talking about this, but this is the position we're in this morning. A press conference from Great Falls Police will take place a little later this afternoon. That's when we're expected to learn the identities of these people, and we're expected to learn more about what actually unfolded leading up to this incident. Joey Taylor will be there. Updates can be found on nonstoplocal.com throughout the course of the day.